The first step in the acquisition of wisdom is silence. The greatest journey is the one within. Knowledge is the ornament of the rich, and the refuge of the poor. The art of healing is to bring the soul into harmony with itself. The remedy often lies within us, if we have the wisdom to see it. The true measure of a man is how he treats someone who can do him absolutely no good. To know yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. The greatest obstacle to knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. The mind is like a parachute, it works best when open. Do not become a mere recorder of facts, but try to penetrate the mystery of their origin. The purpose of knowledge is to free the mind from the bondage of ignorance. The greatest wealth is the wealth of the soul. Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. In seeking wisdom, the first step is silence, the second listening, the third remembering, the fourth practicing, and the fifth teaching others. The soul is a treasure chest of infinite wisdom waiting to be unlocked. The key to happiness lies in the pursuit of knowledge and virtue. Wisdom is the light that guides us through the darkness of ignorance. The body is the instrument of the soul. Take care of it as you would a precious violin. The path to enlightenment begins with self-reflection. The truest wisdom is a resolute determination. Knowledge is the bridge to understanding. The pursuit of truth is the noblest of all endeavors. To conquer oneself is the greatest victory. The most powerful weapon is the human soul on fire. He who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The art of healing is an act of compassion. Life is a journey, and the journey itself is home. The soul is the source of all true knowledge. The body is the vehicle of the soul. Take care of both. The greatest wealth is the wealth of the heart. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. The heart is the seat of wisdom. The key to understanding lies in the pursuit of knowledge. The greatest gift is the gift of knowledge. To understand the immeasurable, the mind must be extraordinarily quiet, still. The greatest ignorance is to reject something you know nothing about. The soul is like a mirror. Only when it is polished can it reflect the light of truth. The mind is the canvas upon which wisdom is painted. The truest wealth is the wealth of the spirit. To learn is to change is to evolve is to adapt is to grow. The soul is the source of all beauty. The path to wisdom is paved with humility. The greatest wisdom is to know that you know nothing. In the pursuit of knowledge, every day something is added. In the practice of the Tao, every day something is dropped. The key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe is found within ourselves.
The greatest teacher is the one who shows you where to look, but not what to see.
The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. The soul is like a garden, it must be cultivated to yield its fruits. The greatest discovery is the discovery of self. In the silence of the heart, one can hear the whispers of wisdom. The art of healing is a sacred calling. To seek knowledge is to seek the divine. The mind is a treasure trove of wisdom waiting to be unlocked. The purpose of knowledge is to illuminate the path to truth. The truest wealth is the wealth of the mind. The key to understanding lies in the depths of the soul. The greatest wisdom is the wisdom of humility. To know the road ahead, ask those coming back. The soul is the light that guides us through the darkness of life. The purpose of life is to grow and evolve. The mind is the gateway to wisdom. The greatest journey is the journey within. In the pursuit of knowledge, there is no destination, only the journey itself. The heart is the seat of love and wisdom. The key to happiness is the pursuit of virtue. To heal the body, one must first heal the soul. The purpose of knowledge is to seek the truth. The truest wealth is the wealth of the spirit. The path to wisdom is paved with self-discovery. The greatest wisdom is the wisdom of compassion. To know is not enough, we must apply. To will is not enough, we must do. The soul is the source of all creativity. The purpose of life is to discover one's purpose. The mind is the instrument of thought, use it wisely. The greatest journey is the journey of the soul. In the silence of the mind, one can find the answers to all questions. The art of healing is the art of compassion. To seek knowledge is to seek enlightenment. The soul is the wellspring of all knowledge. The purpose of knowledge is to free the mind from the shackles of ignorance. The truest wealth is the wealth of the heart. The key to understanding lies in the depths of the soul. The greatest wisdom is the wisdom of humility. To know oneself is to know the universe. The path to wisdom is paved with self-reflection. The purpose of life is to find meaning in every moment. The mind is the canvas upon which the art of life is painted. The purpose of knowledge is to seek the truth that lies within. The greatest journey is the journey to self-discovery. In the pursuit of knowledge, there is no end, only new beginnings. The heart is the source of all love and wisdom. The key to happiness is the pursuit of inner peace. To heal the body, one must first heal the soul. The purpose of knowledge is to seek the truth that lies within. The truest wealth is the wealth of wisdom. The path to enlightenment is paved with self-awareness. The greatest wisdom is the wisdom of kindness. To know the world, one must first know oneself. In the quest for wisdom, the journey is as important as the destination.